What's up, guys? God's Lead back with another video. In this video, we're hitting up Xur. This is year 3, week 9. He's down in the reef, so don't go to the tower trying to look for him because he's not there. But we'll jump into it real quick. As you could tell from the thumbnail, he has Red Death this week, so we'll start there. Red Death, I love this gun. I haven't used it a tremendous amount lately, but back in the Crota days, I would use it a lot to keep myself alive when I was low level. Once I got up to high level, I just used galley when I finally got it. But before that, this was my go-to gun. This was also my first exotic for year 2. So that was pretty cool. This could be beneficial still. It's got a decent impact, and I like it for Crucible sometimes because if you get low health and kill somebody, it gives you health back. And that's on any kind of kill. And then also, whenever you're killing enemies or in PvE, it gives you health back on kill. This is great for, in my opinion, I think it would be good for Wrath of the Machine if you're having a hard time with the shanks at the very end, or even ads on Siege Engine. Actually, I never thought about that. Yeah, the first part of Siege Engine, you could mess up a lot of ads and get your health back, so that might be a benefit there. Or the ads on Vosic. You would have to use this weapon instead of your other exotics, which I don't know necessarily if the Red Death overtakes those exotics like Galahorn or Dark Drinker and stuff like that, but it's kind of your choice. So maybe when you get to 400 light and you can kind of handle stuff a lot easier, maybe just switch it up a little bit and try it out. Next down the line, we have the Ram for the Warlock. This allows you to gain increased armor, and all Voidwalker melee attacks trigger lifesteal on hit. I like this helmet. I like this for trials. I don't do a lot of trials, but when I do, I'm going to die a lot, so it helps me to kind of stay alive sometimes. If I'm, duking it out with somebody melee style or grenade style, I'll probably live unless they've also got something that gives them bonus armor. So I really like this. I've definitely got one on my Warlock. I use it every now and then if I'm not using my arms. I like using the different arms for each subclass. But this is definitely my go-to whenever I'm not using those. Next we have Young Ahamkara Spine for the Hunter. Excuse me. This gives you increased trip mine grenade duration. Gain an additional trip mine grenade charge. This is great for you guys out there that love the trip mine grenade. I don't really like it that much, so I wouldn't use it. But a lot of people out there enjoy using the trip mine grenade. I get killed by a lot of them in Crucible. So, I mean, if you can leave it out there for longer periods of time and have 2 of them, you could kind of guard your little spot. Depending on how many entrances there are. If you got 3 entrances to a room, then put you 2 on 2 of them and then protect yourself from the other one. So, I mean, it could be good if you're the kind that likes to sit back and snipe or something, and you got third eye on the sniper and you can see where people are coming from. I think that could be a good setup. Let's see. And then you've got the Taikonaut for the Titan, and this one, it's got a lot of cool perks, it really does, but it's just I'd rather use other stuff. I don't know. So all rocket launchers gain tracking, so if you're not using galley and truth and things like that, it will track. Visible radar while zooming with heavy weapons. Now that's a neat bonus. I think that'd be good for more PvP or PvE than PvP, because PvP you're not really going to have heavy a lot. So I wouldn't want to waste my exotic on something I'm going to use like 10% of the match. Because normally you're either going to get killed instantly when you get heavy, or you say you don't get to it in time. So you're not always going to get the heavy. So I don't think it's worth it, the amount of time that you're actually going to be using it. And then heavy ammo drops more often. Now, if you're doing raids and stuff like this and you got a rocket launcher that doesn't have tracking because you're using another exotic somewhere else, this could be beneficial to you. It's just like having Ruin Wings on. You still get heavy ammo to drop more often, except you get bonus perks. And those are the tracking and the radar. So, I mean, it just depends on what you want to do. I think I would use this over... let me see. I'm on my Titan right now. I mean, I like using this because, heavy drops more often. And the thing I like about this more is that each heavy that drops has more shells in it. So instead of me, using this right here and getting a block that's got 1 rocket in it, I'll use that and it'll be a block with 3 in it. So, I mean, that's why I would still use the, I'm horrible with names lately. Ruin Wings. I'd still use Ruin Wings instead of the Taikonaut, but definitely if you got a rocket launcher that doesn't have tracking and you need that, then this is your way to go. And then lastly, you've got the Legacy Ingram. Don't buy this unless you just absolutely can't get something and you think this is going to be what gets it for you. It's a lot of strange coins for something that's going to be 160 light. And then down here we've got the weapon ornament. So you got Shock Hazard for the Zhalo. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Shock Hazard, where are you at? No. I think it looks pretty cool. It's very futuristic, very, I don't know, like the other one's very woodlandy. This one's very industrial. And then we also have the Queen's Command for the Telesto, which also looks actually pretty good. Let's see, preview. Yeah, look at that purple, man. That looks good. I like how it's got the symbol on it and everything. I really like that. I'll probably get this eventually. Not right now. I'm still saving up silver so I can, you know, unless Bungie finally gets rid of the whole silver dust thing on Ornaments, then, you know, I won't have to worry about it. But for right now, I'm trying to save up so I can get all my characters, the ornaments for the raid, because it looks cool in my opinion. But that, let's see, what else? I think that's it. Yeah, you just got your drives and stuff down here that you can get. I don't really need any of that today. But that's pretty much it, guys, for Xur. I got my Titan up to 400. Got my Hunter up to 400, so I just need to finish my Warlock off. All I need for my Warlock is a Bond. And then I just need one more piece of spliced on each character to be able to get the final shader for the raid. So hopefully we'll get that this next week when we do Axis Part 2. But that's it for Xur, guys. Go check him out. Make sure you get that Red Death, at least if you don't get any of them. Or if you want to get one thing out of all of it, I think Red Death will be your best bet just because it's more versatile. You can use it on all your characters. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.